Another turnover for the Panthers. Hobson steals it, and a two-handed jam.
It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Tacos Chava, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Now let's go to the gym for tonight's high school hoops action on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station.
She's got 7. That's her second 3 of the ball game.
Hello and good evening, everyone, to Big 9 basketball on the NCWLIFE Channel. Tonight, District 5 play-in basketball for the Big 9 as it's the 3-9 Moses Lake Mavericks in town to take on the 8-4 Eastmont Wildcats. And boy, it's a tale of two teams coming into this playoff game. Moses Lake losers of their last 4 regular season games. Meanwhile, Eastmont 4 wins in their last 4 games. Eastmont also defeated Moses Lake Mavericks by double digits both times they played them this year. So Moses Lake trying to get something going to get into this district tournament, while Eastmont trying to keep the bus on the highway and rolling down the road. As I said, they have won 4 straight heading into this playoff game. So it should be fun tonight. Glad to have you along. And when we come back, we will visit with Moses Lake head coach Matt Strophe as our pregame show continues right after this.
What are the best words you can hear tonight?
Order ready for Susan.
And if you hear those words at Abby's, you know it's going to be a legendary meal. Your pizza is loaded with toppings to the edge, premium ingredients, and real cheese. Yeah, baby. Gather with friends, play some video games, and watch the big game on TV. That's made Abby's a legendary pizza tradition for generations. And when you're ready to hear those magic words,
Tom, your order's ready.
you know where to go. You're always welcome at Abby's.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Our pregame show continues now as we are joined by Moses Lake Maverick head coach Matt Strophe. And Coach, thanks for being with us. First of all,
absolutely, my pleasure.
Coach, you have an unbelievable legacy of success in girls basketball at Moses Lake. So I'm sure this season wasn't quite what you had hoped for, but here you are. And it's a whole different season now. You win tonight, you're in the district tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I told the girls. You know what everybody's record is today? It's 0-0, including Davis. So anything can happen. That's why we play the game, and hopefully through the course of the first 20 it kind of set us up for this. We know where our weaknesses are, we know where our strengths are, and then we know that of Eastmont too. So that's why we play the game, just to come out here and let the chips fall where they, and I told the girls, you know, the only thing we have to do is score more points than them. So let's see how that philosophy works for us.
And Coach, the first 2 matchups against the Wildcats, you lost by 16 and 13. What are you hoping to do tonight that maybe you didn't in those first 2 games to come away with the win?
Consistency. I mean, that really is what it boils down to. I believe we won 3 out of the 8 quarters. But when we win those quarters by 2 or 3 points and they win their quarters by 10, that's not a recipe for success. So when we were here a week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, you know, we took a lead in the first quarter, and they battled back, and they took at least a 10-point lead before halftime. And then we got it to 3 in the third quarter, and then they blew it up to 20. So we have to be more consistent than what we've been showing for 20 games.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for being with us, and best of luck tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, when our pregame show continues, we will visit with Eastmont Wildcat head coach Joel Barnes right after this. Stay with us.
A new video game, a movie, dinner with friends. There are a lot of things worth saving up for. Vapes aren't cheap, and buying pods over and over can stop you from affording things you want more. When it comes to your money, choose what matters. Choose you.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, Choose what matters. Choose you.
We're back with the pregame show now and joined by Eastmont Wildcat head coach Joel Barnes. Coach, thanks for being with us. Tell you what, you're coming in as a hot team, 4 wins in a row. Boy, it's perfect timing to come into this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, last year we kind of peaked too soon, first year, and hopefully we're right in the middle of that peak after our right game.
And, Coach, looking back at the first 2 games of Moses Lake, a 16 and a 13-point win, Moses Lake had some quarters in there where they played you pretty tough. What are you looking for? What are you worried about most out of this Maverick team tonight?
Definitely. I mean, Strophe's such a good coach, too. There's going to be changes. We got to really contain Madison, number 32 and number 3. And then we have some offense that we're going to throw out tonight.
And Coach, as I mentioned, that 4-game win streak heading into this, a big one against Eisenhower that you guys were all shooting for. What a win that was not too long ago.
Yeah, and it's so good for the girls. We had some team meetings, and for it to come out and actually be there, the team energy, the team play, 1 team, 1 goal, really cool for them to see what that looks like.
Well, Coach, congratulations on an excellent season, finishing 3rd in the Big 9. I'm sure you'd rather finish 1st or 2nd, but you got to admit it was a great year.
Yeah, for sure, but it's been a journey, but I think it's making us stronger this year.
Well, best of luck tonight, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
When we come back, we will have tonight's starting lineups and more as our pregame show continues right after this.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and 0 emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
The agents of Kennedy Real Estate Group are committed to providing the ideal client experience. We believe in the power of relationships. Why? Because we don't just work here, we live here. From the nonprofits we serve, the parks where we play, and the local businesses we support, our team understands the value of living in the Wenatchee Valley. Let's begin your real estate story.
And Grant Olson back with you courtside as we are still ready to go, or still waiting to go for this District 5 Big 9 play-in game. This is technically, I guess, the district basketball tournament. There are 2 play-in games tonight. This one here at Eastmont. Eastmont, the 3rd seed. Moses Lake, the 6th seed. Also tonight, tip-off time at 6 o'clock. It is Sunnyside and Ike, and that game is at Eisenhower. And the winners of these 2 games tonight will play on Thursday night, and that will be if Eastmont wins right here at home. If Moses Lake pulls off the upset, that game would be at either Ike or at Sunnyside. So tournament time is underway, and great to have you along here on the NCWLIFE Channel. I'm Grant Olson, and yeah, Eastmont, 4-game win streak to end this season, to end the league play at 8-4, while Moses Lake lost their last 4 league games to finish at 3-9. And boy, one of those losses was crucial to Moses Lake. It was against Sunnyside, and that determined that 5-6 number. Also in the championship game is Davis tonight, or Davis will be in the championship, and that game is on February 19th. Also some other games coming up in the Big 9 tournament later this week and into this weekend. So it's tournament time, and this is an exciting time of year. These 2 teams have met twice during the regular season. The first matchup on Friday, January 10th at Moses Lake High School. Eastmont came away with the 46-33 win. And then in this month, February 7th, right here at Eastmont High School, Eastmont defeated the Mavericks by a final score of 54-38. Do want to thank our platinum supporter of sports here in the Big NCW Life Channel, and that's Alpine Air Heating and Cooling in Wenatchee. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Give them a call today at 509-662-6842. And while Moses Lake's in town, I want to give some props to our friend Bruce Bennett and the Bruce Report. Speaking of Moses Lake, they won the winter sports title for the 9th time in the last 12 years. Moses Lake had first in boys swimming and wrestling, tied for second in girls wrestling, third in boys basketball, fifth in bowling, and tied for fifth in girls basketball. So congratulations to Moses Lake. Boy, 9 out of 12 years, the winter sports winners. All right, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups, and we will begin with the visiting Moses Lake Mavericks, coached by Matt Strophe. Gracie Cass to start tonight, only a sophomore at 5'10". She'll be joined by Addison Burns. She's a junior, 5'8". Brooklyn Clark, a 5'5" guard, as sophomore gets the start, along with Kaya Char, a 5'6" senior. And rounding out the starters for the Moses Lake Mavericks is 5'10" senior Madison Bond. Once again, the Moses Lake Mavericks finished Big 9 play with a 3-9 record. And now for the homestanding Eastmont Wildcats, Ashlynn McGinnis, a sophomore, 5'4" point guard. Noli Johnson, leading scorer for the Eastmont Wildcats this season. She's a junior at 5'6". Also Elizabeth Hines, a senior, a 5'6" guard. Lexi Pilkinton, our NCWLIFE Player of the Game versus Wenatchee, is our last game here on the NCWLIFE Channel. She's a 5'10" sophomore. And rounding out the starters for the Eastmont Wildcats is 5'6" senior Bella Otterstetter. Once again, Eastmont Wildcats head coach is Joel Barnes. Tonight's officials, Mike Penny, Nathan Roberts, and Mike Wold. Once again, it's play-in basketball time for the 5A Big 9 basketball tournament. 2 games tonight, Moses Lake and Eastmont, and also Eisenhower is playing Sunnyside. So 2 really good games on tap tonight as we get underway with tournament time, and it's always an exciting time. Good crowd on hand here at Eastmont High School for a Tuesday night, and why not? We are talking play-in basketball. We will take a break. When we come back, it's tip time. Eastmont and Moses Lake right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Stay with us.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether,
we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up. Time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas, and introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniac. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
When getting the job done right is job 1,
you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
All right, we are back courtside. Set to go for our play-in game, Moses Lake Mavericks and the Eastmont Wildcats. And as I mentioned, good crowd on hand. The winner advances to that Thursday night game against either Eisenhower or Sunnyside. So it's an exciting time of year. It's tournament time here in the Big Nine, and not a better basketball time in the world than right now, tournament time. And great to have you along on Facebook or wherever you may be streaming us tonight.
It's time for Big Nine Play-On Basketball.
Once again, Eastmont in their home white uniforms, red numbers trimmed in blue, bringing out Ashlynn McGinnis, Noli Johnson, Elizabeth Hines, Lexi Pilkinton, and Bella Otterstetter. Moses Lake in their away dark red, white letters trimmed in gold. And they're coming out with Gracie Cast, Addison Burns, Brooklyn Clark, Kaya Char, and Madison Bond. It will be Bond jumping up against Lexi Pilkinton to get things going tonight. And here we go. Eastmont controls the tip. It's Bella Otterstetter to Ashlynn McGinnis. She will run the show for the Wildcats. Hands it off to Noli Johnson. Fumbles that one. Picked up by Hines as Eastmont running a bit of a wheel right now. Pilkinton left open off the backboard. No good. Rebound, though, to Otterstetter. Little right-handed hook layup, and it's good. And Eastmont on the board first. Back the other way come the Mavericks. Here's Gracie Cast to Madison Bond. She drives into the lane, and then it's stolen away by Elizabeth Hines. There's our first turnover of the night, and Eastmont resets their offense. McGinnis. Moses Lake coming out in a 2-3 zone defense. Now it's Hines, the lefty, goes left side, hands it off. Noli Johnson, clear layup, no good. And the rebound, Madison Bond. Boy, clear lane right to the basket. Noli Johnson couldn't convert. Back come the Mavericks. It's Char, now top of the key. Addison Burns has it. Left side to Char, dumps it down. Turnaround jump shot on the lane is Cass, no good, and a nice rebound by Pilkinton. Here's McGinnis now quickly across half court. Moses Lake now switches to a man-to-man defense. Started out in a bit of a zone, now back to man-to-man. McGinnis to Hines. She's guarded there by Bond. Spin move, nicely done at the free throw line. Right-handed layup, good. 4-0, Eastmont on top. Just about 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Near side, it's Bond. Ashlynn McGinnis on her. Eastmont also man-to-man defense. Now it's Cast looking for some help. Elizabeth Hines stops her outside the three-point lane. A spin move by Bond. She loses it and is picked up by Hines. One-handed pass down court, and then it's turned over by Eastmont. So back-to-back turnovers, and the Mavericks have it. It's Brooklyn Clark across the timeline, picked up by Otterstetter. Moves to the left as Pilkinton picks her up. Dump down low. It's Char to the basket. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. Eastmont foul is on Elizabeth Hines, and that's our first foul of the night. We'll send Kaya Char to the free throw line, 5'6" senior. First one on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. 4-0 Eastmont on top, 5:37 left to go in our opening period. Great to have you along tonight. Here's the second free throw, also a little bit too hard, but Madison Bond chases down the rebound, and Moses Lake will reset the offense and then turn it right over as Addison Burns on the end line, and that gives it back to the Wildcats. 3 quick turnovers now on Moses Lake with 5:30 left in the first. McGinnis. Crossover dribble at the free throw line. Boy, had a nice lane to the basket, but it went off her knee and out of bounds. And that will be Moses Lake basketball. Thought the Eastmont might come out with a little full court pressure tonight. They like doing that, but we haven't seen that yet tonight. We still might before it's over. Here's Char down low. Nice shot up and in. Gracie Cast. Cuts the lead to 2, 4-2 Eastmont. McGinnis, another crossover dribble underneath Pilkinton, up and in. As I mentioned, she was our NCWLIFE Player of the Game just a week ago. Moses Lake now Bond open for 3, too hard, no good. Rebound run down by Noli Johnson, and back come the Wildcats. Far side, it's Otterstetter to Hines. Now Johnson to McGinnis. 4.5 left first quarter. Otterstetter. Boy, long range shot by McGinnis that time. Rebound though to Noli Johnson. She drives to the left elbow, puts up a one-handed runner, no good. McGinnis with the rebound. It's blocked down there by Cast. And Pilkinton the rebound and back up and in. That's 4 points for Pilkinton now in this first quarter. 8-2, Eastmont on top. Johnson knocks it out of bounds. Eastmont seems to be playing some spirited basketball here early on as Giselle Hoven, the 6-foot freshman, comes in for Eastmont, replacing Elizabeth Hines. Char will bring it in for Moses Lake. Does so to Brooklyn Clark. Overhead pass down low. It's dangerous and intercepted by Pilkinton. She will bring it back down herself. Now near side on the wing, McGinnis. Left-handed dribble in the lane. Stop there, in a bit of trouble. Better get out of that lane. And now it's Johnson. One-handed shot, left side, no good. Pilkinton back up. Might have been hit on the arm, no call. And Madison Bond back the other way for the Mavericks. Top of the key, Moses Lake sets the offense. Kaya Char, near side. On the dribble is Gracie Cash. She's tied up in the lane, and the alternating possession will remain Mavericks basketball. Substitute for Moses Lake, Addison Reffett checks in, 5'6" junior. And she will replace Addison Burns in the Maverick lineup. Moses Lake ball, they'll bring it in under their own basket. Hines a quick rest. She'll replace Otterstetter, and Hines back in there. 13 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Here's Reffett now, who just checked in for the Mavericks, to Madison Bond. Far side, Clark thought about it, dumps it down low instead, and again, is it picked off by Eastmont? We've got a jump ball. This time it will belong to the Wildcats. Moses Lake, at least so far, having a hard time kind of setting their offense, trying to get it down low to either Bond or Gracie Cass. They're 5'10" post players, but good defense thus far by the Wildcats. Here's Hines now. Far side baseline, McGinnis back down to Hines, partially blocked, and it's knocked out of bounds by a Maverick and will remain Eastmont basketball. 14 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. McGinnis will bring it in, far side. Looking for help, gets it into Johnson, now Pilkinton. She's to the top of the key, she drives, draws the foul, bodies all over the place. And this will go on Addison Reffett, her first, and will send, will it? Yes, it will. Pilkinton to the free throw line. Lexi with 4 points already here in this first quarter. First free throw too hard off the back of the rim, no good. Substitute into the lineup, Brianna Bischoff, 5'4" sophomore for the Mavericks, and she'll replace Addison Reffett in the Maverick lineup. Here's Pilkinton. Second free throw, this time it's good. 5 points in the first quarter for Lexi Pilkinton. 2:49 left opening period. 7-point Eastmont lead. Here's Char. Now she gets it top of the key to Bischoff, who just checked in. Back to Char. Drives, tough shot off the glass, no good. Wild rebound into the hands of McGinnis. Great dribbling by McGinnis. The layup, no good. Bond says she didn't touch her. The referee disagrees. And Madison Bond will pick up her first personal, and that's 2 team fouls now this quarter on the Mavericks. Ashlynn McGinnis at the line, scoreless so far tonight. Free throw, no good. Eastmont now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe here early on with 2.5 left in the first quarter. McGinnis second free throw, this time it's good. 8-point Eastmont lead, 10-2 as we wind down this first quarter of play. Madison Bond, left wing, guarded there by McGinnis. Now it's Cash. She drives to the basket, no good. Gets her own rebound, double team down low. Now a 3-point shot from the baseline is no good. That was taken by Char. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Eastmont basketball. Moses Lake a little cold here in this first quarter. An early bucket, but that's been it so far. And that's the first 6 minutes of this quarter. Underneath, here's Hoven, the freshman, no good. Gets her own rebound. Gonna go back up with it with the left hand, no good. She gets another offensive rebound, or does she? No, it's picked up by Madison Bond, and back the other way we go. Bond, the 5'10 senior. Now to Cash. She's going to put it up. Long range 3, no good. Pilkinton, the rebound. Outlet to McGinnis. Stops in the lane. Kicks it out. Noli Johnson thought about a 3. Drives instead. Floater. It's good. First 2 points for Johnson in this one, and it's a 10-point Eastmont lead. Just like that, 12-2. A minute 20 left first quarter. Cast. Kicks it out. Bischoff couldn't control it, and that's turnover number 5 on Moses Lake this quarter. Back in there for Moses Lake is Brooklyn Clark. Also checking in for the Mavericks is number 10, Addison Reffett. Take that back, Kayla Throneberry, a 5'5 sophomore in there for the Mavericks. Here's Noli Johnson now for Eastmont. Also into the lineup is Abby Gale for Eastmont as the Wildcats turn it over. Back come the Mavericks on offense. It's Clark slowly across the timeline. 52 seconds left in the opening period. Clark, left-handed dribble. Boy, just bowls her way in there. No good. Knocks it out of bounds, and it will be Eastmont basketball. Moses Lake just seems to be forcing it here just a little bit in this first quarter, trying to dump it down low and nothing's there, and taking tough shots. Free throw line, Pilkinton, it's good. She's got 7 now in this opening quarter, 14-2 Eastmont. Right side, Bischoff to Addison Burns. Clark now is going to take a 3, no good. Rebound underneath Abby Gale. Outlet to Ashlynn McGinnis. Nice bounce pass down low. There's Pilkinton again. It's good. How about the Wildcats in this first quarter? 14-point lead, 16-2. Cast a 3 at the buzzer is no good. And that ends our first quarter of play. What a quarter it was for the Wildcats. After one, Eastmont 16 and Moses Lake 2. Back with second quarter action in 60 seconds.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new midsize Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
And what a start for the homestanding Eastmont Wildcats in this District 5 Big 9 play-in game. The Wildcats lead the Mavericks after one, 16-2. And Moses Lake will have the ball to start this second quarter. Here's Clark, and boy, the Mavericks need to get something going on offense. Post up and pass down low, attempted to Burns, and instead it's a turnover, and that's number 6 now on Moses Lake as Hoven heads to the bench for Eastmont. And Bella Otterstetter back in for the Wildcats. Here's McGinnis. Left-handed dribble, hands it off to Johnson. Now it's Otterstetter. Hines left open. She's going to put up the three, no good. Rebound. Noli Johnson runs it down. Gets the baseline. The baseline jumper is no good. There's Hines with the rebound. Left hand up and in. 18-2 now. Eastmont on top. Hines with her 4th point of the game. Bond now kicks it outside to Throneberry for 3. Good. And boy, did the Mavericks need that. 18-5 now, cuts the lead to 13. Jump shot, Pilkinton, too hard, no good. Rebound, Johnson had her hands on it, but instead it goes to Throneberry. And back come the Mavericks. Here's Clark, right-handed dribble, looking right. Now comes left side, Bond into the lane, kicks it back out. There's Bischoff. She puts up the shot for 3. It's good. And that is just what the doctor ordered here for the Mavericks to kick off this second quarter, which was a 16-point lead, is now 10 for Eastmont. Otterstetter hands it to Johnson, once again running a kind of a wheel offense, and Hines all the way to the basket. Good. 6 for Elizabeth Hines. Back come the Mavericks now as we approach 6 minutes left in this second quarter. Top of the key, here's Burns, hands it to Clark. Has a shot, instead dumps it baseline. Bond, turnaround jumper, no good. Hines the rebound. She'll slow it down, nothing there. As Eastmont will set up their offense. Once again, here's Otterstetter to Johnson. Nice pass down low, but it was kind of deflected and then picked off by the Mavericks, and back come Moses Lake. Clark, left side, picked up by Johnson to Bond. Whips it over right side, Throneberry. Bischoff to Throneberry. Now Bond's going to put up the long shot off the mark, no good. Rebound into the hands of Otterstetter. Back comes Ashlynn McGinnis. Stutter step, free throw line, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound underneath, and it's to Throneberry, and back come the Mavericks. Ball is poke check from behind by McGinnis, but I think she got too much arm there, and Ashlynn will pick up her first foul, number 2. In the ball game is all on Eastmont. First one this period. Kaya Char checks back in. Also back in there, Addison Burns for the Mavericks. So the starting 5 back in for Moses Lake, down by 12. Here's Gracie Cass, spin move, turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound, Noli Johnson. Now to the freshman, Malia Lehman, who is checked in for Eastmont. Boy, she is some kind of freshman player. If you haven't seen Eastmont play yet, everyone. Long shot taken, no good. Rebound. Hoven can't quite get her hands on it, but instead it's knocked out of bounds by Cast. And it will be Eastmont basketball with 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Lehman will bring it in to Johnson. 9 on the shot clock now. Johnson, crossover dribble, looking for some help, puts up a really tough shot. The ball goes off of Hoven's hands and out of bounds. And that'll be Moses Lake basketball. 12-point lead. Eastmont is led by as many as 16 in this one. Still a double-digit deficit for the Mavericks, almost a steal. Clark gets it. Overhead pass underneath. And that is Burns. Now it's Cast with it, and I think we've got a pushing foul down low. And this is on Giselle Hoven, the freshman. Second team foul here in the second quarter now on Eastmont. Moses Lake has it. Char will bring it in under the Maverick basket. Does so to Addison Burns, guarded there by Otterstetter. Bounce pass, Cast underneath. Left-hand layup, no good. Boy, big height advantage there, but Cast couldn't get it to go. Now it's Hines back the other way for the Wildcats. Baseline, McGinnis, or I should say Lehman, the freshman, a long baseline shot, no good. Bond the rebound, and she dribbles out of trouble herself. Hines a reach-in, and I think she'll be called for that reach-in foul. And she will, and that's number 2 on Elizabeth Hines. Lexi Pilkinton comes back in for the Wildcats, replacing Hines with those 2 fouls. As we have just under 4 minutes left to go before halftime. McGinnis the steal. Ashlynn all the way down court. Right-hand layup, good. She has 3 in the ball game, and it's back to a 14-point Eastmont lead. Here's Brooklyn Clark. Right side, Char. Burns with it, almost a steal, but a foul is called. That's Ashlynn McGinnis' second personal foul, so both Hines and McGinnis now with 2 fouls here late in this second quarter. Inbounds, Gracie Cast has it. Picked up there by Hoven. Cast, hammered down low, no call there, and it's into the hands of Pilkinton. Now McGinnis will set up the Eastmont offense. 3:18 left, second quarter. Hoven posting up down low. The shot taken, it's good, but a traveling violation is called on Giselle Hoven. Boy, she's gonna be some kind of player. She gets a little experience under her belt. She's going to be tough. Gracie Cast, her first rest of the night, is back in there as Addison Reffett for the Moses Lake Mavericks. Here's Reffett with it. Now to Char. Drives to the basket. Had a shot, no good. The rebound lost by Hoven and picked up by the Mavericks. Here's Clark. Fresh shot clock for Moses Lake. Now Char has it, double teamed at the elbow to Madison Bond. And she loses it out of bounds. Good defense by Lehman. And Coach Barnes wants to talk things over. 2:44 left to go here in the second quarter. Eastmont on top by a score of 22-8. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by our friends at Abby's Pizza. For more than 50 years, Abby's has proudly served the Northwest with toppings to the edge, 100% real cheese and freshly rolled dough. Order online at abbys.com. Also by Apple Valley Honda. Test drive a new Honda today at Apple Valley Honda in East Wenatchee. Apple Valley Honda, committed to preserving the environment, not only with fuel-efficient vehicles, but also with other eco-friendly actions and alternatives. It has been all Moses Lake so far tonight in this District 5 play-in Big 9 game. The winner advances to a Thursday night game and will play the winner of Eisenhower and Sunnyside. Eastmont is led by as many as 16. Lead it here out of the timeout by 14, and Eastmont with the basketball. McGinnis. Near side, Otterstetter. Dump pass. Hoven had position down there again, and then she knocked it out of bounds. And that'll be Moses Lake basketball. 9 turnovers so far this half on the Mavericks, 5 for Eastmont. 2.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Here's Clark on the dribble, right side. Char has it, tried to get it down low, almost threw it away, and Bond saved it. Back to Clark, she's gonna bomb away, no good. Rebound into the hands of McGinnis. Nice pass down court. Pilkinton, nice move down there. Doesn't get the basket, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Pilkinton, no points in this second quarter, had 9 in the first quarter. Brianna Bischoff set to check in for the Mavericks. Pilkinton, first free throw, good. Give her double digits for the night, 10 points now. Bischoff comes in, Madison Bond to the Maverick bench. Second free throw, no good by Pilkinton. Hoven the rebound, and we've got it over the back, I think, on Hoven. Let's see the number here. And it is. So that's 3 players now. All 3 players with 2 fouls, and are the only players with fouls for Eastmont. And that is the 5th foul this quarter, and that will send a Maverick to the free throw line, Kayla Throneberry. The 5'5" sophomore. Throneberry did hit a 3-pointer earlier this quarter and misses her first free throw. Noli Johnson back in there. She'll replace Hoven in the lineup. Throneberry missed her first one. We'll get another shot at it here. Second one on the way. Too hard, no good. Long rebound, and it's into the hand of Char. And Moses Lake resets their offense. Underneath the basket. Shot is blocked. Reffitt tried to shoot it. Pilkinton the block, and back comes Eastmont. Boy, Lexi Pilkinton, what a half for her. Here she is posting up. Got hammered from behind by Addison Burns, and Burns will pick up her first foul. That's only the 2nd foul this quarter for Moses Lake. Lehman to the bench. Abby Gale checks in for Eastmont. McGinnis to bring it in for the Wildcats, does so to Gale. Kicks it out, Johnson. Minute 44 left to go before halftime. Been all Eastmont in this one. Here's Gale. Crossover dribble, gets bumped. Now finds Pilkinton to the basket. She is hammered once again, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. That foul is on Addison Burns, her 2nd. She's the only Maverick player in any kind of foul trouble. Pilkinton makes the first one. 11 points now in the game for Pilkinton. Too hard on that free throw, no good. And our score remains 24-8. That does match our biggest lead of the game going back to the first quarter. Jump ball is called. Throneberry is tied up by McGinnis, and alternating possession will be in favor of the Wildcats. 1:26 left to go before halftime. 24-8 Eastmont. Here's Johnson now, near side wing, top of the key, Pilkinton. Picked up by Char, kicks it out. Johnson gonna put up the 3, no good. Rebound underneath the cast. And the Mavericks a chance to cut into this lead. Baseline shot taken, no good. Rebound to McGinnis, doesn't have much help down court. Tried to get it to Gale. She kind of lost the handle on it. It goes out of bounds, and that is, the 6th turnover now on Eastmont. 57 seconds left to go before halftime. Kaya Char, right side to Bischoff. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Pilkinton. And Moses Lake will redo things with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Brianna Bischoff, 5'4" sophomore for the Mavericks, brings it in to Char. Now baseline, Throneberry underneath. Here's Cass, left-handed shot blocked by Noli Johnson. And it will remain Maverick basketball. Nice defense by Johnson. 38 seconds left. Inbounds, Char trying to find someone, finally does. It's Throneberry, guarded by Otterstetter. Left-handed shot, no good. Here's Johnson down court. Abby Gale with it, puts up the tough shot, no good. And there's Hoven with, should say Pilkinton with the rebound. Now McGinnis, 3, good. She has 6 in the game, and it's 27-8 now. 13 seconds, cast. Shot from inside the lane, no good. Rebound, fight for it. McGinnis has it. Now to Johnson with 5 seconds. 3. Johnson puts up the shot, wanted the foul, didn't get it, and that will end our first half of play. After 2 quarters here at Eastmont High School, District 5 play-in game. It's Eastmont 27 and Moses Lake 8. Halftime stats and more coming your way in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
At Kennedy Group, we understand that buying and selling is more than a transaction, and it's more than just a house. This is where you will gather with friends and family, and where a lifetime of memories will be made. But buying a home is more than memories. Oftentimes, it's your biggest financial decision. The agents at Kennedy Group understand this and provide real estate advice based on your goals and dreams. Call us today and let's find your happy place.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now, they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit. When it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station based right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Be sure to tune in for coverage of local sports. Once again, this spring we'll bring you prep boys soccer, baseball, and softball. In addition, we're adding Wenatchee Bighorn basketball in March, April, and May. It's all right here on the NCWLIFE Channel, our Facebook and YouTube pages, as well as our website at ncwlife.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Brent Olson back with you at courtside. We are at halftime of this District 5 Big 9 play-in matchup between the Moses Lake Mavericks and the Eastmont Wildcats. Eastmont leads it at the break by a score of 27-8. Eastmont led after the first quarter 16-2 and then outscored the Mavericks 9-6 in that second quarter to jump out to this 19-point lead, which is the biggest lead that we have seen so far. It was close through about halfway through the first quarter. And then Eastmont went on a bit of a run to end that quarter and then took control of the first quarter by leading by 14 points at the end of that period. Pretty evenly played second quarter, but Eastmont, as I mentioned, did outscore Moses Lake 9-6 in that period for this 27-8 game. And it seems to me that Moses Lake just forcing it a little bit on offense with 9 turnovers in that first half, and a lot of those just forced passes down low and some shots that they might not want to be taken out there tonight. But that's the Moses Lake offense so far tonight. Meanwhile, Eastmont that first half, good transition basketball and great on the boards in that first half, and part of the reason why Eastmont has jumped out to this 19-point game. Once again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of Eisenhower and Sunnyside. That game will be Thursday night, also a 6 p.m. tip time. Once again, we're at halftime. It's the 8-4 Eastmont Wildcats and the 3-9 Moses Lake Mavericks. At the break, it's Eastmont 27 and Moses Lake 8. 2-minute timeout. Back with stats right after this.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can just lifetime warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
A ductless unit from Carrier can keep anyone comfortable. Take Shelly, for instance. She finds me time in her new attic-turned-home gym. And with her Carrier ductless unit, the temperature is always perfect. No matter how intense her workout gets. Carrier. Total comfort. Totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
What are the best words you can hear tonight?
Order ready for Susan?
And if you hear those words at Abby's, you know it's going to be a legendary meal. Your pizza is loaded with toppings to the edge, premium ingredients, and real cheese. Yeah, baby. Gather with friends, play some video games, and watch the big game on TV. That's made Abby's a legendary pizza tradition for generations. And when you're ready to hear those magic words,
Tom, your order's ready.
You know where to go. You're always welcome at Abby's.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether.
We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
All right, let's take a look at scoring from that first half, and we begin with the Moses Lake Mavericks. Leading the way, two players, Brianna Bischoff and Kayla Throneberry, each with 3 points, both on three-pointers in that first half. And then a 2-point field goal for Gracie Cast in the first half. Also 0 for 2 from the free throw line from Kayla Throneberry and 0 for 2 for Kaya Char, which means Moses Lake was 0 for 4 from the charity stripe in that first half and committed 9 first half turnovers. Meanwhile, for the Eastmont Wildcats, leading the way, Lexi Pilkinton, 12 points in the first half, 6 points for Ashlynn McGinnis, also 6 for Elizabeth Hines, 2 points each for Bella Audestetter and Noli Johnson. The Wildcats, 3 of 6 for Pilkinton from the free throw line, 1 of 2 for McGinnis, 4 of 8 for 50% for the Wildcats from the charity stripe, and Eastmont committed 6 first half turnovers. Once again, Eastmont led at 16-2 after the first quarter and outscored Moses Lake 9-6 in the second to jump out to the 27-8 halftime score. I do want to mention more sports coming up on the NCWLIFE Channel, but it won't be until Saturday, March 1st, where we will broadcast our first ever Wenatchee Bighorn basketball game. They will play Willamette, and that is at Wenatchee Valley College. I will have the call on that. It will be live at 6:45. Tip time is 7 p.m. And then a couple of weeks later, Friday, March 14th, Pasco is at Eastmont. Yeah, boys soccer back on the NCWLIFE Channel. That game will be with Sebastian Moraga and Matt Wisen. And everything will get going soccer-wise at 7 p.m. So still lots of spring sports to come here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We will take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back for second half action here from Eastmont, where our halftime score is Eastmont 27 and Moses Lake 8. We're back after this.
Global Car Care has the best customer service in the Valley. From the moment you walk in the door, their goal is to help you stay on the road, so you can keep doing what's important to you. Global Car Care certified ASE mechanics stand behind your automotive repairs.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas, and introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
I do have a boys score for you at the half from Moses Lake. It's the Mavericks 36 and the Eastmont Wildcats 23 in boys play-in action tonight. Here at Eastmont, it's 27-8. The Wildcats on top, second half underway, and Moses Lake will start with the basketball. Here's Clark to Cass, top of the key to the free throw line. Underneath is Moses Lake, tried to get it down low once again, and that is turnover number 10 on the Mavericks. Back the other way come the Wildcats with this 19-point lead. McGinnis, near side wing to Hines. Back to McGinnis, top of the key. Now right side, it's Otterstetter, picked up there defensively by Gracie Cass. Long shot, Pilkinton, it's good. 15 now for the sophomore Pilkinton. And Eastmont has jumped out to a 30-8 lead. Addison Burns, the pass blocked partially. Picked up there by Brooklyn Clark. Back down low and another force down low and intercepted by Pilkinton. Back the other way, McGinnis, the layup, good. Ashlynn McGinnis now with 8 in the game. 24-point Eastmont lead, 32-8. Here's Cass. She's going to put up the 3 from the baseline. No good. Ball is batted away. Picked up by Pilkinton. And she hands it off to McGinnis. Both teams been primarily man-to-man throughout the game. Hines puts up the shot. No good. Rebound into the hands of Brooklyn Clark. And back come the Mavericks. Clark drives into the lane. May have got away with the travel, though she didn't. And that's already the 3rd turnover this period in the first minute and a half on Moses Lake. 12 now in the game. McGinnis, far side on the baseline. Here's Johnson, drives to the basket, no good. Rebound to Burns, and the outlet pass to Gracie Cass. To Brooklyn Clark, Char with it. Now it's Burns driving into the lane. She loses control of it, comes back, and a foul. And that's number 3 on Addison Burns, the only player of the two teams now in foul trouble, and she heads to the bench immediately. Replaced in there by Addison Reffett. 2 minutes gone, 3rd quarter. Eastmont in control, 32-8 with the basketball. Here's Hines, top of the key, Pilkinton. Hands it off McGinnis in the lane, kicks it out baseline. Otterstetter, the open shot, no good. Rebound is run down by Cass. She's double teamed, loses it. McGinnis up and in. Look what I found for Ashlynn McGinnis. She's got 10. And Coach Strophe has seen enough here in this 3rd quarter. 5:36 left to go, period number 3. It is Eastmont 34 and Moses Lake 8. Tonight's broadcast on the NCWLIFE Channel brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy, Aqua Therapy, Sports Biomechanics, Orthopedic Physical Therapy, Orthotics, all you need to keep moving. You find them online at biosports.net. They are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also by Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate. Call Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate for all your real estate needs in Central Washington. Their phone number 509-888-8887. And by Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off is available. Stop by their website at globalcarcare.net. Eastmont exploding 7-0 run here to begin this 3rd quarter. We're now at 34-8 our score. 26-point lead, our biggest of the ball game. Coach Strophe wanted to talk things over with his Mavericks. 2 points in the first quarter and only 6 in the second for Moses Lake and 0 so far here in this third. Not only Moses Lake kind of forcing it a little bit on offense, Eastmont has played lights out defense here tonight. Baselines cast, cross court pass. Boy, it was a zinger and too hard. It goes out of bounds, and turnover number 14 now on Moses Lake. Wildcats with it in control here. McGinnis near side on the wing to Hines. Bounce pass. No one home, and that's the first turnover of this half on Eastmont. Johnson steals it away from Clark. A jump ball is called. Good hustle by Noli Johnson. And it looks like the possession arrow will belong to the Wildcats. 5:10 left, quarter number 3. Here's Otterstetter. Dribbles right side, hands it to Pilkinton. Pilkinton to the basket, floater no good, casts the rebound for Moses Lake, and back come the Mavericks. Near side, Clark with it, wanted the shot, couldn't get it, now to Char, she gets it down low, and once again a turnover. Noli Johnson, McGinnis, the layup, good. 12 now on the night for Ashlynn McGinnis, and I think about 8 of the 12 were layups on breakaway shots for the Wildcats. Here's Madison Bond now, a big bucket for Moses Lake, much needed. And that is the first bucket for Madison Bond in this ball game. 36-10. Now Pilkinton, long range, no good. Rebound on the baseline. Johnson back up. She's hit on the arm, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Moses Lake foul, Kaya Char. It's 2 fouls now, third quarter on the Mavericks as Noli Johnson heads to the free throw line. Johnson 2 points so far in this one, first trip to the charity stripe. First one good. 5 of 9 now from the line for Eastmont tonight with 4:15 left third quarter. Free throw, Johnson on the way, is good. Back to a 28-point lead. 38-10, Eastmont on top. Back come the Mavericks. Here's Kaya Char, cross half court. Near side on the wing to Clark. Back to Char, baseline. Tried to dump it down to Cass. Partially blocked. Poke checked out of bounds, and it goes off Bond. And it will be Eastmont basketball. Halfway through this third quarter, McGinnis into the paint, can't get the shot off, kicks it back out top of the key to Otterstetter, hands it to Hines. She drives, blocked by Cast. And Char picks it up for the Mavericks. Nice defense for Moses Lake on that possession. Here's Clark with it. Top of the key to Gracie Cash. Long shot taken, no good. Ball is tipped. Cast picks it up. Baseline shot, no good. Rebound this time, it's Burns. She tries to put up the shot. We've got a foul on one of the Wildcats. And that's Ashlynn McGinnis. That's number 3 on McGinnis. And Coach Joel Barnes wants to talk things over. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left to go third quarter. It's Eastmont 38 and Moses Lake 10. We're back courtside with you in 30 seconds. Stay with us. 30 seconds.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. Each time you vape, nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded. And the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseyouwa.org. 3
minutes, 24 seconds left to go third quarter. The Mavericks with it on the timeout, after the timeout, I should say. Almost a turnover. Burns picks it up. Now it's Bond with it, drives into the lane. Nicely done, left-handed layup, good. Bond now with 4 points in this third quarter. Cuts the lead to 38-12 as we approach 3 minutes left in period number 3. Here's Abby Gale for the Wildcats, now to Hines. Hines looking left side, goes that way. Malia Lehman is checked in along with Abby Gale. Underneath, here's Hoven, layup! And a traveling violation called on Hoven. That's 2 buckets taken away from Giselle now, both on traveling violations. And that's turnover number 8 on Eastmont in this game. Mavericks, Clark to Cast. She has the hot hand here this quarter for the Mavericks. Kaya Char for 3, good. Her first bucket of the night. 38-15 now. The Mavericks have cut a 28-point lead down to 23. Here's Lehman to Gale. Gets a screen, can't do anything with it, to Hines now. Dumps it down, Hoven. Hoven, the right hand, good. I'm telling you folks, this is gonna be a player here for the Wildcats. 6-foot freshman, Giselle Hoven. Clark now spin move against Lehman, runs right in to a Wildcat, Reeser, who is checked in. And that's an offensive foul on the Mavericks. First foul on Brooklyn Clark. Back comes Eastmont now. It's Kendall Reeser with it. Underneath, Lehman runs down the loose ball. Gale's going to put up the shot, no good. Bond the rebound. Is it taken away from her? No. Bond has it again, or Cast rather. Down court, gets it, and she's fouled. That foul is on Malia Lehman. Gracie Cast, 5'10" sophomore. It's her 4th point of the night. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 40-17 ball game. Cast, free throw, no good. Can't complete the 3-point play. Boy, Hines knocked down from behind. No call, air ball's taken. Ball is knocked out and picked up by Char. Now the shot by Cast, no good. Rebound underneath is Burns. She can't get it, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Hines picks up her 3rd personal. So Elizabeth Hines and Ashlynn McGinnis both playing with 3 personals. With 1:27 left in the third quarter. Burns at the line. No good on her first attempt. There's Kayla Throneberry back in there, 5'5" sophomore. Replacing Cast in the Maverick lineup. Burns missed her first. Here's the second. Off the mark on that one, but Bond picks it up. Shot taken. Bischoff rolls around, no good. Finally, the Wildcats get their hands on the basketball, and back down court they come. Here's Hines. Little wheel once again to Lehman. The left-handed shot, no good. Bond the rebound. And outlet pass to Kaya Char. Looking down low, goes left side instead to Brianna Bischoff. Drives to the free throw line to Throneberry. Back out Char. 50 seconds left third quarter. Char left side. 9 on the shot clock. Throneberry puts up a shot, no good. Nice block out by Hines. And the Wildcats back down court with a 23-point lead. Hines spins at the elbow, now top of the key. Reeser tried to dump it down to Hoven. She's muscled off the ball, and a turnover on the Wildcats. Back come the Mavericks. Bischoff works the left side, hands it to Bond with 22 seconds left. Char, far side, there's Bischoff, back to Char, had an open shot, didn't take it. Now Burns in the lane, gonna put up the left-hand shot, good. Her first bucket of the night. 7 seconds left, Reeser to Hines, baseline, there's Lehman, the freshman, too hard, no good, and that will do it for our third quarter of play. After 3 here at Eastmont High School. It's the Wildcats 40 and the Mavericks 19. Fourth quarter coming your way at 60 seconds.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, located in East Wenatchee, offers terrific views and challenging play for golfers at every skill level. From the golf course to the grill, you don't need to be a member to dine in style and play golf too. Highlander's well-groomed fairways and greens keep it difficult, yet friendly for your regular rounds of golf or a new destination for you and your out-of-town friends. Contact the Highlander Pro Shop today to schedule your tee time, outing, or tournament. Open 7 days a week, where everyone is welcome to play and eat.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Vape companies market vaping as a de-stressor, but nicotine can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. 90% of those who quit felt less stressed, anxious, or depressed. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
Got an update on the boys basketball game, play-in game in Moses Lake. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Moses Lake 53, Eastmont 35. All right, we're starting the fourth quarter back here at Eastmont High School. The Wildcats lead this one 40-19. Mavericks with the basketball. Bond, cross court. Clark won't take the shot. Bischoff left open for 3. Can't get it, no good. Johnson tips it out, but right into the hands of Throneberry. And a fresh shot clock for the Mavericks. Eastmont coming out with a great defense once again in this fourth quarter. The ball went over the half-court line, and that's an over and back call. And turnover number 16 on the Mavericks here tonight. By the way, Eastmont outscored Moses Lake 13-9 in that third quarter. And the Wildcats with the basketball. 7.5 left in this one. Right side, Noli Johnson. Step move, left-hand shot, no good. Had her hands on the rebound. Players onto the floor. Bischoff hit hard on the floor. No foul called. McGinnis with the steal. Back the other way, 1-on-2. Puts up the shot, good. 14 now for McGinnis on the night. Tough shot. Bond, far side for the Mavericks. Puts up the 3, good. 7 in the ball game for senior Madison Bond. And we're at a 20-point lead now, 42-22. McGinnis drives, and she's fouled. That's Kayla Throneberry with her first foul, her first team foul here in the fourth quarter. Ashlynn McGinnis to the free throw line. 1 of 2 so far tonight. 14 points in the ball game for McGinnis. Free throw good.
First one good for McGinnis.
So now Ashlynn McGinnis and Lexi Pilkinton both with 15 points tonight as Bond takes a break on the Moses Lake bench. Back in there is Kaya Char. Free throw no good by McGinnis. And back come the Mavericks. Here's Cass, double teamed in the backcourt. Looks like McGinnis is going to pick up her 4th personal foul here, and she does. With 6:39 left in the fourth quarter. Malia Lehman will check in quickly for McGinnis. Elizabeth Hines also quickly back in, and she'll replace Hardy in the lineup. That's Amelia Hardy, number 24. Clark gets a screen from Burns, dumps it down. Nice play that time. Cass can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Back up with it, that's no good. And Hines out of nowhere scoops up that rebound. Hines with it, hands it to Noli Johnson. Now it's Pilkinton. Working on Burns at the free throw line. Shovel pass to Hines. Baseline, try to one-hander down to Pilkinton. It's knocked out of bounds, and it will remain Eastmont basketball. Lehman will bring it in for the Wildcats. Looking, tried to force one in there. Fortunately for Eastmont, it was kicked, so Eastmont will get another shot at it here. 6:11 left in the fourth quarter. Eastmont up by 21. Lehman inbounds. Here's Hines to Lehman. Now it's Johnson. She's going to put up the three. No good. Rebound, though, into the hands of Otterstetter. Dumps it. Pilkinton. Baseline. Spin move. Shot no good. Rebound. Lehman good. And now it's Clark. Back down court for the Mavericks. Poke checked away from her. Lehman picks up the loose ball and then shovels it to Johnson. Now it's Pilkinton. Back to Bella Otterstetter. Crossover dribble. Once again, Eastmont running that mini wheel as Lehman has it to Johnson. Ball's knocked away and it goes out of bounds. I think Char thought it was off a Wildcat. Didn't really hustle to get that. She thought it was off Eastmont, and it's off Moses Lake. And Eastmont will have it as Bischoff and Madison Bond check back into the lineup. Inbounds, here's Hines. 10 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Now to Johnson. 5 seconds. I'm not sure the Eastmont's aware of the clock. Pilkinton has it. She's forced to put one up, and it's good. 17 in the ball game for sophomore Lexi Pilkinton. Bond, far side to Burns. The shot no good. Gets her own rebound in traffic under there. Spins out of it. The layup good. Nice move by Addison Burns. And that's her 4th point on the night. Now Lehman for the Wildcats goes to the right side. No one there. Tries, looks for a screen and then a reach-in foul, I believe. And this will be on Kaya Char, her second. Giselle Hoven checks back in. Also Addison Reffitt for the Mavericks. Late substitution, Kayla Throneberry as well as Gracie Cast to rest on the Mavericks bench. Side out Wildcats. No, it's under the basket. Lehman, the freshman, will do the honor. So Eastmont out there with 2 freshmen right now, Hoven and Lehman. Here's Otterstetter. Working on Throneberry. Now Johnson underneath. Nicely done. Hoven good. Back to a 25-point lead. Eastmont is led by as many as 28 in this one. Now Cass, the long-range shot, no good. Block out and rebound to Johnson. Dribbles out of traffic. Pilkinton picks it up. Johnson left wide open for 3. Good! 7 in the ball game for Johnson. And this matches our biggest lead at 28 points. Pass down low, and I think over the back is Otterstetter. Let's see the official call, but that'll be her first personal. Second team foul on Eastmont here in this 4th quarter. Abby Gale checks in for the Wildcats. Brooklyn Clark for the Mavericks. 3:51 left to go, 4th quarter. Moses Lake with it under their basket, inbounds. There's Bond, left-handed shot no good. Otterstetter picks up the rebound, tries to shake the defender. Reffitt. Here's Abby Gale now. And that was a 10-second violation on Eastmont. Gale right there at the line, and that's turnover number 10 on the Wildcats tonight. Lehman to the bench. Ashlynn McGinnis back in there playing with those 4 personal fouls. Inbounds. Bischoff has it. To Throneberry. Now on the far side, it's Clark. Back to Throneberry. Bischoff left open for 3. Puts up the 3. No good. Too hard. Gets her own rebound. And Moses Lake will get another shot at it here. Clark underneath. Reffitt. Fouled as she goes to the basket, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Abby Gale, her first for Eastmont, 3rd team foul in the 4th quarter. As Addison Reffitt goes to the free throw line, 5'6" junior, no points yet tonight. First free throw, banks it in, it's good.
First shot good.
1 of 6 now from the free throw line for Moses Lake, and this one is Reffett will get another one, no good. Ball is kicked out of bounds, and it's off McGinnis and will belong to the Mavericks. Brooklyn Clark to bring it in for Moses Lake. Little push off underneath the basket, no call there as Reffett has it, guarded by Ottersetter. This has been a pretty physical game here tonight. Now it's Clark. Good man-to-man defense. Eastmont has played it all night long. Now Bond left open for 3. It's good.
3 points for the Mavericks. Number 32, Madison Bond.
10 points for Madison Bond, all in this half, and we've got a timeout. 2:59 left to go, fourth quarter. It's Eastmont 52 and Moses Lake 28. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, living healthy, local, and pest-free. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate, 509-423-2207. And by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop and schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. Phone number for the Highlander, 509-884-4653. 2:59 left to go, fourth quarter. Eastmont up 52-28 with the basketball, facing full court pressure for the first time tonight. McGinnis looking to get it in, does so to Gale. Back to McGinnis as she streaks down the right side of the court. Underneath, Hoven wide open, good, and she's fouled. Foul is on Brooklyn Clark. Hoven picks up her 6th point, all in this half, and make it 7 here with a made free throw. On the way, no good. Rebound to the Mavericks. Here comes Madison Bond. Cross half court, on the dribble, picked up by Johnson. Wing left side, it's Throneberry with it. Cross court pass, Bischoff. Cut off on the baseline, and then Johnson swats it out of bounds. As Gracie Cast and Addison Burns check back in for the Mavericks. Inbounds, here's Bond to Cast. Back to Bond underneath, and I think we've got a over the back foul called on Eastmont. It is, it's Abby Gale. Both teams, that's 4th team foul now on Eastmont this quarter. 3 on Moses Lake as Otterstetter comes to the bench. Elizabeth Hines checks back in. 2.5 minutes left. There's Cast wide open, can't get it to go, and then she's fouled underneath, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Abigail picks up her 3rd foul. That is the 5th team foul now in this 4th quarter on Eastmont. Cast, free throw is good. She's got 5 points in the ball game as she'll get another one. We're under 2.5 minutes left to go. Cast, 2nd free throw, no good. Rebound to Bond underneath. Moses Lake will get another shot at it and a turnover. Nice steal by Gale. Dribbles down court and hands it off to McGinnis. 19 turnovers now in the game for Moses Lake. Johnson's shot is blocked into the hands of Cast, and back come the Mavericks. 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Clark's going to put up the long-range shot, no good. Good battle, Cast and Hoven. Cast comes up with it to the basket, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Giselle Hoven. Johnson now going to take her time, getting it across half court. Hands it off to Gale. Quick pass, left wing. It's McGinnis with it. Drives to the free throw line in the lane. Can't do anything with it to Gale. 7 on the shot clock now for the Wildcats. Underneath, there's Elizabeth Hines posting up on Cast. It's good, and she's fouled. Cast goes 5'10", Elizabeth Hines 5'6", and Hines posted her up down low, draws the foul, and goes to the line for a chance to complete the three-point play. Substitutes into the lineup now for Eastmont. It's number 40, Lena Haberlock, 5'6" junior in there. Let's see, I'll catch the other number here in a second. Free throw is good. Hines has 9 points in the ball game. Also in there for Eastmont, and I don't have a number 12. 1:24 left to go. Malia Lehman checks in. 2 minutes, 48 seconds in the boys' game in fourth quarter in Moses Lake. It's all Mavericks as they lead Eastmont by a score of 76-50. Just the opposite here at Eastmont is the Eastmont girls taking care of business. 28-point lead now on the Mavericks with 1:13 left. Bond with it. Top of the key, who checked into the game is Natalie Schuler, a 5'5" senior. I believe we have a timeout. Do we have a timeout? No substitutes coming into the game with 1:06 left. 28-point Eastmont lead. They will move on to play the winner of Eisenhower and Sunnyside right here at Eastmont High School on Thursday night. Kendall Reeser with it, has it knocked out of bounds. As Eastmont will bring it in under their own basket, under a minute left to go now. There's Lehman on the dribble. It's knocked out of bounds and then goes off of Lehman. And it will be Moses Lake basketball with 53.6 seconds left. Lindsay Davis is also checked in for the Mavericks now, a 5'5" sophomore. Bischoff to Schuler. Underneath, there's Bond with it. Lehman on her, late whistle. Bond's gonna get the call. Foul is on Malaya Lehman, the freshman. And Madison Bond, what a second half for her. 12 points and a chance to even add some more here. Can't convert the free throw. Rebound into the hands of Lehman. I should say Reeser has it. Left-handed dribble down court. Hardy takes the shot, no good. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Wildcats. Haberlock, now it's Lehman. The three, good! The freshman with 5 points here in this fourth quarter. Biggest lead of the night, 29 points right now with 14 seconds left. Ball is stolen away by Eastmont. Turnover on Moses Lake, and 5 seconds left. Lehman has it. Just going to hold on to it, and that will do it. Our final score here from Eastmont High School, District 5 play-in game. Eastmont 60, Moses Lake 31. We will take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with our NCWLIFE Channel Player of the Game and more after this 2-minute timeout. Stay with us.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station based right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Be sure to tune in for coverage of local sports. Once again, this spring we'll bring you prep boys soccer, baseball, and softball. In addition, we're adding Wenatchee Bighorn basketball in March, April, and May. It's all right here on the NCWLIFE Channel, our Facebook and YouTube pages, as well as our website at ncwlife.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here. Oh. I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Grant Olson back with you courtside, where our final score, Eastmont 60 and Moses Lake 31. I am joined now by our NCWLIFE Channel player of the game, sophomore Lexi Pilkinton. And Lexi, fantastic game, 17 points.
Thank you.
You know, it seemed like a focus of your team tonight was defense. You played such great defense against this team. They were forcing passes down low. Was that a focus going into this game?
Yeah, with them, they're a driving team, so we had to be locked in on defense to stop it and to keep the lead.
And Lexi, do you think having that 4-game win streak coming into this play-on game kind of gave you guys some momentum tonight?
Yeah, I think it gave us a lot of confidence, and we played together, so that helped us win too.
So now you're moving on to the district tournament, which begins on Thursday right here at Eastmont. Do you have a preference, Sunnyside or Ike?
I'd rather play Sunnyside, but I don't know. I think that'll be a close game between those two, so we'll see.
Well, you had a fantastic night, unofficially 17 points, and best of luck on Thursday. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
All right, when we come back, we will be joined by Eastmont head coach Joel Barnes right after this.
A new video game, a movie, dinner with friends. There are a lot of things worth saving up for. Vapes aren't cheap, and buying pods over and over can stop you from affording things you want more. When it comes to your money, choose what matters. Choose you.
When life gets stressful, jumping into your passions can help you find your calm. Avoid vapes, which contain nicotine and can make feelings of anxiety and depression worse. When it comes to your mental health, choose what matters. Choose you.
We are back with Eastmont Wildcat head coach Joel Barnes. And coach, I mentioned this to Lexi earlier. It seemed that defense was the key to your win tonight. You played such stellar defense, especially in the first half. Was that a focus?
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing that we can really control. So that was our goal all, 3-4 days getting ready.
I think you forced them into like 23 turnovers on the night. They forced a lot of balls down low. I think they thought they might have a low game, but it just didn't happen for them tonight.
Well, and they tried early on, and then we put in Giselle, and that matched the height of number 3.
You know, you get such great time from your freshmen, Lehman and Hoven. Got a lot to build on here at Eastmont.
Yeah, they are, and they're so coachable, and they listen to the other girls, and they just want to get better and do the right thing.
So now the big tournament starts on Thursday. You have a home game, which is great for you. I asked Lexi this also. Do you have a preference, Sunnyside or Eisenhower?
No. They're both rolling, and they have a lot of good aspects to them. I think I just heard it's going to be Eisenhower.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, you handled them pretty handily a couple weeks ago. You're hoping for that.
Yeah, it's going to be good, but they're going to be out for revenge, doing that on their senior night.
So, Coach, great season, and you're going to continue. You're not done yet. Best of luck on Thursday night, and thanks for all your time this season.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
All right, we will take a quick 60-second timeout. We'll come back and wrap things up from Eastmont High School right after this.
Hey, hon, would you run this around to the wash rack?
Oh, okay.
Hey, hon, what happened?
They shrunk the truck.
The all-new midsize Canyon is now available at Sangster Motors.
Tacos Chava has something new. Customers at Tacos Chava say it's the best Mexican food around. Nachos, enchiladas, tortas, ensaladas. And introducing camarones in many styles. You'll love the fresh salsa bar with so much selection. Are you ready for Tacos Chava? Find them at 2 great locations, the Wenatchee Valley Mall and Eniat. Tacos Chava, tan delicioso.
So that wraps things up from Eastmont High School tonight in our District 5 play-in game. It was Eastmont 60 and Moses Lake 31. Coach Barnes mentioned that Eisenhower won their game against Sunnyside tonight. So right here, Thursday night, 6 p.m., district tournament action, Big 9 tournament. It's Eastmont and Eisenhower. It should be a great one coming up on Thursday night. This is our final broadcast of the season in basketball. We want to thank everyone for watching all season long. A big thank you to all of our sponsors and our crew here tonight, our studio producer, Malcolm Whitehall, our line producer, Eric Granstrom, our cameras, Cagney Fox and Paul Collard, and our production assistant, Tim Bronowski. Thank you guys, all of you, so much for this season, and thank you for being with us right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. Once again, Eastmont 60, Moses Lake 31, our final. I'm Grant Olson, hoping you have a great week and a fantastic weekend. We have more sports coming up for you in the 1st of March. I hope you'll join us then. Good night, everyone.
Another turnover for the Panthers. Hobson steals it, and a two-handed jam.
Thanks for joining us for live coverage of high school hoops on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Kennedy Real Estate Group, Les Schwab, Sangster Motors, Save Mart, Tacos Chava, Together for Youth, and Valley Tractor. Thanks for joining us for High School Hoops on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station. We now rejoin our normal programming already in progress.
I bet that feels good. She has been really
away.
Cool.
Ripped away by Klinkenberg. She'll feed ahead for the right-handed layup. Good by